So there's a highly debated thing in trading. Oh, by the way, this is Brian McAvoy with Inside Out Trading. Anyway, there's this one topic that is rather hotly debated back and forth. It's talked a lot about anyway. And that is, the entry. Got to get that entry right. And entry, everybody assumes is like the magic. Man, yeah, if you can find that perfect setup and man, you can get in at the right moment. Now we're talking money. We're talking profit. And so there's tons of focus on the entry of the trade. And here's the thing, that may or may not be true. You may be chasing the wrong rabbit. And here's proof. I mean, because here's the thing. It's kind of like buying houses. Yes, if you can buy a house, right? If you're in real estate, you want to flip houses. Buying the house, right? Sure. But just like with trading, when you sell and how you sell makes all the difference in the world. With your trade, you might get in right, but if you don't exit right, you're not going to be nearly as profitable as if you're exiting right. So is it the entry or the exit? And I really say the entry can be almost inconsequential. Seriously. I worked with this guy years ago and it was so awesome. The guy literally had a random entry strategy. Random. He had a sheet of paper and he'd written out all the stuff they'd like to trade on it. He would lay it out on the table and he'd take his hand and he would go, boom, and he'd drop his finger, and wherever his finger landed, that's what he's going to trade. Took a quarter out of his pocket, flipped the quarter, heads or tails. Heads, I think the market's going up. Enter the trade. And we got him profitable with a random entry strategy. Wasn't trying to time it. Just, hey, I'm going to trade that and flip a coin for what I think the market's going to do. Now, okay, so you might be sitting there thinking, oh, Brian, you're full of shit. No, here's the thing. You've heard the wisdom. Cut your losers short, let your winners run, right? Been around forever. That's all we did with him. It was in the trade management. He was really good. We put together a really good process for him for when he was wrong, cut those losers short. Bam, we're out of there. Minimum loss. And when we hit the winners, ride that baby. And the thing is, it was a 50-50 thing. But the profit to loss ratio was not. We controlled the winners, maximized those, kept the losers small. His profit to loss ratio was about 4-1. And with a 50-50, winning percentage, that worked out really well with a random entry strategy. He didn't care what the chart said. He wasn't using any indicators. He didn't care. He didn't even need charts, honestly. He didn't even need charts. He'd say, this is what I'm going to trade. Here's the direction I think it's going to go. Bam, enter a market order from that instrument. Bam, in the trade. Now we'll look at charts. Now we'll manage it. And it's so hilarious because if you think about it, it really is true. All right, now you're still sitting there thinking I'm full of crap. No, bullshit. Here's the flip side of it. How many times have you gotten the entry perfect? Man, great setup, got in at the right time, and got out too early because you were nervous. Or didn't have your stop placed right. Bam, got stopped out. Got in, man, perfect entry. Got stopped out, damn it. Or no, man, I got nervous, got out too early. Or worst case scenario, yeah, you let let that baby ride. I'm up 5R right now. And I'm just gonna let it ride. It's gonna crap, down to 4R, down to 3R, down to 2R. It's gonna turn around, it's gonna go back up. No, down to 1R. Crap, I'm a break even. No, it's gonna turn around. Crap, I'm at a loss now. Now I'm stopped out. A perfect entry, got clear up to 5R, but I didn't get out. And it turned into a loss. How many times that happened? Did the entry really freaking matter? Nope. Didn't. Nailed it. Still didn't make money, or didn't make nearly as much as you should. So is a good entry helpful? Yes. Is it critical? No. If you really want to start mastering the game of trading, really be good and clear on your exit strategy. That's huge. Being able to exit the trade profitably is the name of the game. And when you're doing it, like I said, over a number of trades, and you're keeping your losers small and you're letting your winners run, and you have a sufficient winning percentage, you're going to be a profitable trader. Now, you need to get clear on how you're going to do this. You're going to have a process for proving it out, building your confidence, taking care of the mental conditioning, undoing the damage of the past, all the bad habits of the past, all the, the past trades that have gone bad that, still pop up and screw with you, all that kind of stuff. You got to have a way to deal with all that. So just you got a good strategy, that's only the starting point. Once you got a strategy, you're not there yet. You still have to be able to execute it. And that's really where the magic is. I learned a long time ago that an average strategy executed consistently will outperform and make way more money than a great strategy executed inconsistently. A simple fact of trading. If you can have a great strategy, you don't execute it consistently, nah, good luck. If you have a decent strategy, and man, you can execute that baby consistently and with confidence and with poise and just plain good execution, yeah, that's where you're going to be really golden. So again, is it, entry or exit? It's entry helps, exit is critical, but execution is the magic that makes it all happen. And you have to be able to execute, and that takes skill. Just because you can doesn't make you good at it, and you have to be good enough in this game. So if you want to get good at trading and you don't want to wait 5 to 22 years, just getting good by having, beating your head on the rock and getting slapped around by the markets, having it, slapped into you, swing by insideouttrading.com, book a call with me. Let's talk about what's holding you back in your trading, what the gaps were in your trading, and let's talk about the path to get you good fast and eliminate the things that are holding you back right now. So you can get on there so you can become the trader that's kicking ass and taking names and making a lot of money and having fun. Yeah, let's do this. Swing by insideouttrading.com. Give me a like and a subscribe down below. Share this with your friends. We'll talk to you soon. Cheers.